was my Baker X Derrick impersonation, and I don't know how that sounds because this exhaust is so loud. But I'm just out on this nice Sunday, enjoying the weather, enjoying the nice clear skies, and of course enjoying this beauty here. But recently on YouTube, after the countless vlogs I've been watching, I've been trying to think of a new topic to do, and it's one of the hardest things about motovlogging. And I saw an Instagram post the other day by my friend XB Dirty is his name. He makes Grom videos. He's fairly new too, and they're quality videos. But I can't help noticing that in almost every motovlog video I watch, there's always a comment about, you know, squidding or all the gear all the time kind of thing. And so I thought I'd talk about that a little bit because I just have a few things to say. And it's very interesting when you see other people's riding habits in terms of like wearing gear or even like what they feel about it. So I thought I'd give my opinions. So recently Motonosity put out a video of him riding his R1, of course, but he did his usual like burst down the highway, going like over 100 miles an hour. And someone commented, "Why are you doing this? You're wearing no jacket going like 140 miles per hour," or however fast he was going. "You are setting an example for other riders." And they basically called him out by saying he's not setting a good example. And I thought, in a way that person's right, but in a way they're also wrong too, because I see Motonosity as a great vlogger, and if you're watching my channel, then I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. He's a great vlogger, puts out quality stuff, and I do think he sets an example. Like, I'm sure he's inspired people to ride for sure. At the same time though, I really don't think someone's gonna watch that video and think, he's not wearing a jacket, that means I don't have to. And here's how I look at all the gear all the time versus squidding kind of thing. So when I first got into riding, I was all about all the gear all the time, and I still kind of am. But let me explain my situation here. I wear an Icon variant helmet, an Icon Overlord Textile jacket, and these Icon gloves, and I always forget the name of them, so I apologize about that. So I wear a decent amount of gear, but it isn't like my final gear setup. Like, honestly, I want to have riding pants and riding shoes eventually. So you could say I'm not the perfect rider when it comes to gear. But for some people, this might be a lot of gear. You know, some people just go just helmet, which to me, if that's your style, that's totally cool, because being in Michigan, you would be so surprised by the amount of people I see with no helmets on. And I don't mean to be stereotypical here, because I really don't like following the stereotypic comments, but it's usually the, you know, the cruiser guys, the guys with the big windshields, because for me, if I put my visor up like this, like my eyes are already just taking a beating from the wind. So it's not really my cup of tea to say to go without a helmet. And about that video I was talking about, Motonosity basically commented, he said he rides 5% of the time without a jacket. So that means like 95% of the time he's with a jacket, which to me, that's great. But he also said bare minimum should be helmet, and I completely agree with that. You know, this is like, at the end of the day, it's your life that's over these two sets of wheels. So if you are a responsible rider and don't like wearing a jacket and only ride with a helmet, then to me, like, that's totally fine. Like, I have no judgment there. The problem for me comes when, you know, you're blazing down city streets going like, I don't know, 35 over, and you're totally squidding, like shorts, t-shirt, flip-flops, and maybe a helmet. helmet, like I've seen it all here in Michigan. I've seen guys in flip-flops, shorts, tank top, and goggles on a DRZ. Like, I've seen it all. And at the end of the day, I really don't care what he's riding in, because it's his life. And I think the main point that I want everyone to take away from this video is that I really don't think we really need to talk about wearing gear or like criticizing someone over what gear they wear, because as long as you ride knowing that you might take consequences based on what you're in, then it's fine, as long as you are mentally responsible and realize the risks you're taking. So me not being in pants and riding shoes, I know the risks. I know the outcomes that could come from that. And right now I've accepted it. So that's basically it. I mean, if you're out and don't want to go without a jacket because you have a 5-minute ride, you know, I won't criticize you for that. And I wouldn't criticize you for any riding. I think, like I said, the bare minimum would be if you were out with no helmet, then I would start shaking my head a little bit there, because to me that's a little crazy. Because the instant you go down without a helmet on, man, you're gonna regret it. But you know, that's just my opinion. If that's the way they want to roll, then that's totally cool. I have no judgment for that. Anyway, I hope this video wasn't too confusing. I feel like I was kind of talking in circles here, but I hope you get the gist of it. What if you ride in? Just accept the fact that there will be risks no matter what you ride in. And at the end of the day, we're all here to enjoy riding. So that's the most important part. If you're comfortable, if you're in gear that'll let you enjoy riding, then go ahead and do it. You know, at the end of the day, we're all out here doing the same thing. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this short video. I really hope you have a good day and ride safe.